positivity, motivation. Never settle for average. You know, we do it over here. I just want to send this video out to the young men out there who are moving fast and reckless. You're making choices to get quick money, but you're not thinking about the consequences behind that quick money. And what you think is money is really not a lot of money, especially once you get caught and you have to sit down in that closet for a decade. 5, 6, 7, 8,000. You know, these little quick jack moves, slanging watches, maybe getting a couple of pesos from somebody thinking you catching them slipping. Look, a lot of you guys have never been in a situation where you've gotten caught. So you're just thinking about the getaway. You're not thinking about the getting caught part. And I can guarantee you, and for those listening, you guys are rolling in crews or whatever you're doing, listen carefully. You've never gotten in a caught situation, in a situation where you've gotten caught. Neither has your homeboy, unless you got somebody who's an OG who's been through the system. But most likely, if they've been through the system, they're not out there in the streets. They're operating from the shadows. But if you're operating in the streets, when your little homie or your sidekick or road dog, whatever you want to call him, gets caught, and they start interrogating them, because these people are very sharp when they come to ask the questions, they're going to tell, man. They're going to tell on you. Nobody's going to ride a decade for you because they going to stay solid. They going to keep it 100. These guys, they don't even know what that means. No idea. They're going to tell on you, man, because they know how to ask the right questions, and they know how to direct questions. And these guys don't know the law. These guys are out here robbing people with guns. Some of them pistol whipping people. Some of them shooting people for these watches and whatever else they think they get away with, carjackings. They don't know the law. So it's all good until they say you're looking at 30 years. Oh, man. They're going to start telling. They're not even going to get down to the station. They're going to start telling, because they're going to tell you, hey, man, this is not going to be a state case. It's going to be federal. You're interfering with interstate commerce because of the whatever you stole across the state lines, or whatever the case may be, the Hobbs Act. They're going to say something, and they're going to tie it into a federal case, and you will be looking at federal time, and you will start crying. You don't know the system. You don't know the laws. You don't even know the Bill of Rights. So when you get cracked, he's gonna tell, and then the other person's gonna tell, and then everybody's like, man, I gotta look up for myself. Nobody wants to believe they have to do a decade. That's just the reality of it. They don't want to sit there and say, hey, I want to do a decade. You're 22, 21, 19, 18, 17, 20, 26, a decade? Man, you went from popping pills and busting cheeks. Now you have to go sit down because you were running around. You were a torpedo on the street. And then you're going to go sit up in there for a decade and make 10 cents, 15 cents, 17, 18 cents an hour. Man, you don't get it, man. You're looking for the fast, but you don't get it. I'm just telling you from perspective. It seems like it's good, quick lick. Oh, man, I'm back. You wouldn't bought something, threw some rims on something, and you flossing on social media. You're holding up the money, and man, shit. When they come to crack your head, these dudes, they don't even really have to. They don't really have to even, do too much to get them to tell. Just once they put the cuffs on and sit them in there and just say, hey, man, and then it's called get down first. Whoever gets down first gets the deal. They tell on everybody else. So it's a race once they get locked up to see who's going to tell first. And then you tell, you still might get a decade. Man, the game is done. There's so many other things you could do. In the long term, you'll make way more money. You'd be way more money being a plumber, HVAC, welding, construct. You'd make way more money, have your freedom still, and just think long term, because those 10 years you can't get them back. If you got any kids out there, they're done with you. Any baby mamas, they done with you. Somebody else is busting their cheeks. Kids being raised by somebody that don't know them. Man, I'm just giving you a heads up, man. But, you don't have to listen to me. I'm BigHerc916. I don't know. I'm just trying to lace you up and hopefully put things in perspective. But you probably won't really grasp the message of this until you come down off of whatever pills you're on or whatever high you've been on, and just sit back and reflect. See the blue sky behind me? Just sit back and look at the blue sky and just think about the shit you got away with and how long you think that can be sustainable with the level of violence that's tied into what you're doing. Just think about it. If you've gotten away with X amount of robberies with a pistol, it's only a matter of time before that energy catches up with you. And it's not even a matter of you getting caught. Somebody else can get caught and they know about you. They'll tell on you. And then all they got to do is watch you. Put a tracker on your car, surveillance, watch your next moves, tie you into a couple previous crimes, and they tie you into 2 or 3 other crimes, get you to plea bargain. You gonna plead out, or you gonna take the max? Trying to give you guys a heads up, man. I hate to see you guys out there train wrecking, man, slamming right into brick walls, because it's a brick wall, and I'm telling you, you're not ready for any type of police interrogation. You're not ready for the FBI interrogation or ATF interrogation. You're not ready for it, man. You're in a losing position already, because you're already locked up, and then they're breaking down what you're looking at, and psychologically they're way more advanced than you. You haven't engaged in conversations at the level of an FBI interrogator or even the sheriff's department. You haven't talked to anybody like that. The people you talk to high, arguing over bullshit. You ain't sat down, and when your life's that line, and then you got to get in, there's no guns, you're dealing with the county jail thing, getting ready to go to pen because you're not getting out. Just a wake-up call, man. I'm just trying to give a wake-up call for you youngsters out there. Hate to see you train wrecking, and I see, they still out there, jacking people for watches for a quick lick, man. And the time behind that, and then if you hurt somebody, you're looking at an attempted murder on top of it. It's all bad, man. It's all bad. To pick up a limited edition GTA poster signed by me for $10, or with your purchase of a Wig Splitter Porsche t-shirt, I'll throw in a free poster. Coming. I gotta hurry up and wash my ass. Go to BigHerc916.com, pick you up a bar of soap, and wash your ass, or else you're gonna be under arrest too. Oh shit. But Fresh Out Ministries, we're doing a new program where we're doing a takeover of a mom pop cafe or restaurant, and we're doing a pay it forward. So we're gonna offer free meals at this particular restaurant or cafe, mom pop, for a certain amount of time, and we are asking that you make a donation to pay it forward so that we can continue doing this program for other mom pop restaurants and cafes, because we know that it's hard times out here. You have a lot of people that talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk, and so we're actually walking the walk.
We've been doing it for over 11 years on social media. We've been getting shadow banned. We've been getting demonetized. So we want to give back, and this is our way of giving back to helping everybody through these trying times with this economy. You know, a lot of churches, they got $100 billions, and you don't see them out here helping the people who are in times of need, but they're still taking in the form of donations. But how's it helping the community? We want to build a community sense where we help each other, we can all overcome. You can't sit around waiting for somebody to save you. You got to save yourself. And this is the way you do it. So by us being able to do these takeovers with Fresh Out Ministries, with the mom pop restaurants and cafes, we want to be able to film, talk to you guys, get your feedback on what's going on right now in society. Hopefully you guys find it in your heart to donate. This donation, which is a pay it forward, will allow us to do other mom pops around the country eventually. But right now we're going to be in Southern California and Los Angeles, Orange County. So hey, reach out to your local businesses there. And if you are out of town in another area and you would like us to come there, if you provide the necessary means, we will come there also and do the same pay it forward. But right now, hey, if you're in locally in Los Angeles, Orange County, hit us up, freshoutseries@gmail.com. You can also make a donation on our link tree on our Instagram at Fresh Out Series.